It is Wednesday, the 26th of June, 2024. My name is Pigeon and this is my song of the day. So this is probably the quickest I've gone from discovering a song to talking about it on the show. I was going to talk about a different song today. I was going to talk about Andrew and Drag by the Magnetic Fields. Then I was thinking about queer music and I was listening a lot to this album and I was like, no, I should have this song in there for a few reasons. First of all, because I think all of the other songs I'm doing this week are either about trans people or gay men, I believe. So I needed to get one in for the lesbians. So of course, if you haven't figured it out, by which I mean, of course you have, you've looked at the title of the video. Today we're talking about Chappell Roan, specifically her song Red Wine Supernova. This song came out last year on the album The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. It's her first album, and already she's become a big hit. She had success when the album released last year, but she's kind of had a resurgence of success this year, I think because she released a new single not from the album and then people started checking out her backlog. But yeah, I've started hearing about her a lot in the last few months. Pink Pony Club showed up in my recommendeds on YouTube at one point, and I liked that but didn't look up any of her other stuff. And then a little bit later I went over to my friend's house for a dinner and she put on this album and I was like, oh, I know one song by this person, it's on the album, cool. And I liked what I heard, but I wasn't paying much attention to it, so I wasn't like, oh, this song stands out to me. I was just like, oh yeah, this person is good, I should check her out. And then I kept hearing Hot to Go and Red Wine Supernova and Casual on TikTok. In fact, I was in Golden Discs in Dublin the other day, and on the speakers they were playing a mix of music, but they did play Red Wine Supernova and Casual. Which it was weird hearing that uncensored, because Casual has a line about knee deep in the passenger seat and you're eating me out. Weird to hear that uncensored in a public place, but here we are. I wasn't complaining. But this song, Red Wine Supernova, is just it's a cool poppy song about having a crush on a girl, and we're going to listen to it now and then come back in a few minutes and talk about it. I believe that's what the kids call a bop. I like how in my notes for this song, the first note of every song I have is always just what album it's on, what year it came out, and where it is on the album. And then my second note for this one is, Harold, they're lesbians. Yeah, it's a fun song about having a crush on a girl with a lot of magician metaphors, which continues into the music video. If you watch that, I'll link it below, of course. Just great, fun song. Stylistically, it has a bit of a country twang to it, and it's always made me think, I say always, like I've known it for longer than a few weeks. It makes me think of Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain, or even That Don't Impress Me Much, just that kind of Shania Twain vibe to it, or like This Hell by Rina Sawayama, which itself is referencing Man, I Feel Like a Woman. You know, it has that kind of country pop-ish vibe to it, which I enjoy, especially considering that this is a song about gay girls and it's referencing a song called Man, I Feel Like a Woman. Anyway, I don't know if that's deliberate, but it's certainly what it makes me think of. Let's talk about the lyrics here. She was a playboy, Brigitte Bardot. Brigitte Bardot, of course, a famous French actress who was a big sex symbol, you know. She showed me things I didn't know. She did it right there out on the deck, put her canine teeth in the side of my neck. So apparently this song was originally intended to have, the music video was supposed to have a vampire theme to it, which makes sense given that line there. I'm in the hallway waiting for ya, mini skirt and my go-go boots. I just want you to make a move, so slow down, sit down, it's new. I just want to get to know ya, because I didn't quite think it through. Fell in love with the thought of you, now I'm choked up, face down, burned out. It really, it speaks to how quickly a crush can develop, you know? You want to make a move, you want it to slow down, you want to get to know them, you didn't think it through, you know? It hits you all so suddenly. I also like mini skirt and my go-go boots is very, very specific image. And then the chorus, baby, why don't you come over, red wine supernova, falling into me. I don't care that you're a stoner, red wine supernova, fall right into me. I was confused by the title, Red Wine Supernova. Obviously, red wine, I get, because it's an alcohol, we're meeting and we're having wine, whatever, right? Until, I don't know how, I didn't realize it until someone pointed it out, but it's probably a reference to Champagne Supernova by Oasis, which is, it's weird that I didn't pick that up, because I'm actually a big fan of that song. Not a fan of a lot of Oasis, but I do really like Champagne Supernova, because it says, I don't care that you're a stoner, Red Wine Supernova, and Champagne Supernova's refrain is, where were you while we were getting high? So it makes sense that that's kind of a tie into that. I also like falling into me, fall right into me. It has a very specific image in mind. And then the second verse has this call and response thing going on. I like what you like, what you like. Long hair, no bra, it's my type, that's right. You just told me, want me to fuck you, baby, I will, because I really want to. Something I love about like modern queer music is that it's become so normalized to be like openly sexual or just openly queer in lyrics, because older music you might hear from queer artists would be like maybe hidden behind a layer of obscurity or metaphor or euphemism, sort of a if you know you know sort of thing, you know. And I like how, you know, you have people like Chappell Roan writing songs where like there is no way that you could mistake this for being a straight song. There is no way. And like, yeah, it literally says, you just told me, want me to fuck you, baby, I will, because I really want to. Like, it's plain and to the point, and I enjoy that. It's great. And then the pre-chorus and chorus are the same as before. And then we get the bridge. Well, back in my house, I've got a California king. Okay, maybe it's a twin bed and some roommates. Don't worry, we're cool. Like, you know, she's like, oh, come back to my house. I've got a big bed. Well, actually, no, I have a small bed and I have roommates. But, like, it's fine. They'll keep it down. It's fine. And then I heard you like magic. I've got a wand and a rabbit. So, baby, let's get freaky, get kinky. Let's make this bed get squeaky. Is what I mean by being open in your lyrics. Especially because of the, I've got a wand and a rabbit. It took me a sec to get that on first listen, but it's a very clever lyric about wand and a rabbit is referencing two very popular types of vibrators, if you didn't know. The Hitachi Magic Wand and the, I don't know if rabbit is a specific copyright, but there's a type of vibrator called a rabbit vibrator. So it's very funny hearing it referred to like that with this magician theme, and it's like, oh, I got a wand, especially the way she delivers it. It's I've got a wand and a rabbit, you know. It's great. This song knows what it's doing, you know. It's not half-assed in any way. It's got the perfect delivery for its lyrics. And then yeah, let's get freaky, get kinky, let's make this bed get squeaky. Like I said, she knows what she likes and she says it in the song, and then you get the chorus one more time and then it ends. And the music video, it's mostly just Chappell Roan and an actress. I don't know if the person is an actual magician or if she's just an actress hired for the video to play a magician, but it's just them like hanging out and making out, and it's great. There is a thing, there's like a person with like a God hates magic sign, and she tries to put it in their lawn at the end, but then they like turn her into a rabbit with magic, which is presumably referencing, you know, God hates fags, like it's a comment on homophobia, right? I enjoy that. They overcome that with magic. Especially because the magic seems to represent love in this, or sex even, in this song. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I had written. Apart from just being sexually open as a song, it's also a happy song, because there are so many songs and art like film and books and whatever about the sadness of queer identity, like bigotry and assault and whatever, and death and suicide and murder. And not to say that that art is bad, of course, but like it's kind of oversaturated. There's just so much of it, and it's nice to finally see some art that is about queer joy, you know. Even with the like brief reference to homophobia in the music video, it doesn't bring them down. They overcome it, you know. And I just love how upbeat and cheery this song is. This is a song for the gay girls. I have a quote from Chappell Roan here. I needed a campy gay girl song that captured the magic of having feelings for another girl. Pack the song with fun, raunchy lyrics that make it feel like a night out flirting with the girl across the bar. So there you go. And it does feel like that. It's so good. What I have specifically written here, by the way, is it's good to have a queer song that isn't about bigotry, assault, or death, and then in parentheses, like almost every other song this week. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I highly recommend this album. It's great. It's not just, unfortunately, it's not just joyous songs like this. Particularly the song Coffee fucking destroys me. Oh, God. I think, isn't it the song directly after this on the album? It might be. Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for today, I think. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Give me a like. Hit subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Break it down.
I was in HMV in Dublin the other day, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies. Call me what you want, just don't call me late for dinner. I already made that joke. Call me when you want, call me when you need, call me out by your name, I'll be on the way. You know, I could have done Lil Nas X for this week, actually, but oh well. I had too many other songs to talk about.